Alright, real quickly, let's recap the Thursday games. Green Bay at Detroit. Nothing too interesting going on here. Really, Detroit was only able to score points when Green Bay handed it to them. You know, the first Detroit touchdown was off the fumbled kick return. They had a safety. And then they had the field goal, which I guess they kind of sort of earned. But really, just a bad game. Pretty much what everyone expected. Packers offensive line played pretty well. I guess they did what they needed to do. Donald Driver, huge game. You like to see a guy like Driver do good for the most part because some people forget about him, but he's real good. Stafford gutted it out there, but he was no match for the best overall corner in the league right now in Charles Woodson. I mean, Woodson freaking destroyed him. Not much else you can say. I mean, you're a rookie. You're going to have games like that, with regards to Stafford. But I think it was the right decision for him to play, and I'm glad that he was able to get out there because he's showing some things that indicate he's going to be good one day. Dallas, Oakland. This game was probably worse. Oakland got a meaningless. Hayward Bay actually caught a touchdown, so that's cool. Maybe. Well, no, he's not turning the corner. He's a piece of crap, but at least he got in the end zone. That's worth something, I guess. So, I mean, this was just an ugly, ugly game. Not entertaining or interesting to watch, really, in the slightest. Dallas didn't overwhelm Oakland and look like a world beater. Oakland didn't put up a fight. It was just a normal, solid victory, and what else are you going to say? And Giants at Broncos. I felt good about this one, It was like, 5 minutes in the game. 5 minutes into the game, I had a good feeling about this because, this game was my upset pick. And I didn't feel great about it before the game started, but after like 5 minutes, I felt really good. It really felt like Denver was in control. Denver was just going to take this game by the horns, and they did. They looked like the old Denver Broncos of earlier this season. Their defense getting a lot of pressure. It reminded me of what they did against San Diego in the Monday night game several weeks ago. Getting a lot of pressure, moving the ball pretty well, running the ball efficiently. Orton made one terrible throw, and other than that and the settling for field goals, I thought Denver played pretty much perfect, and they're going to get at least 10 wins. Look at the schedule. They still got to play Kansas City twice, and they still got to play Oakland. So they're going to get 10 wins at least, and that whether or not that's enough for a playoff spot, who knows. But before you count them out, look at that schedule. Okay, now we're going to pick some games. Tampa Bay at Atlanta. Turner may not play. Tampa Bay is showing some fight lately, I guess, but Atlanta has to win this game. If they lose this game, it's done. So I'm going to pick them, and I have full confidence in them doing it because they have to win. If they don't win, their season's over. It's humiliating. It's at home. I think they'll do it. 16 confidence points in Atlanta. Miami at Buffalo. Yeah, not ready to count this Miami team out just yet. They're 5-5. They didn't seem to miss Ronnie Brown too much in the game against Carolina. Ricky Williams is having a nice year, and they just play well together. And I think they'll handily take care of Buffalo tomorrow. 10 confidence points in the Dolphins. Cleveland at Cincinnati. Cleveland, they needed to show up a little bit more than they did last week, and it cost them big time. So now they got to win this week. They absolutely have to take care of business just to save face, and I think they're going to do it no problem. 15 confidence points in the Bengals. Going to be an ugly, ugly game, I think. Seattle at St. Louis. 9 confidence points in Seattle for reasons already discussed. Carolina at New York. I have no idea why the Jets are favored. I have no idea why people are picking the Jets. How are they going to stop that running game? How? Can somebody please explain to me how they're going to stop the Carolina rushing attack? 8 confidence points in the Panthers, and I would be shocked if the Jets won. I have no idea why they're favored. That's absurd. Washington at Philly. I like Philly to go on a little bit of a run here to end the year. It's in Philly. You know, Washington's been gutting it out lately. They won, obviously, a couple weeks ago. They fought hard against Dallas. They might not be a terrible team. They might be able to keep it close, but I don't see how they win. 14 confidence points in Philly. Indy at Houston. The Dwight Freeney injury. You know, this Colts team, this Texans team, beating Indianapolis is a huge hurdle for them. And they just seem a little heartless to me, like they're going to find a way to blow a close game. Every time they get involved in a really tight game, it seems like they find a way to blow it. And, you know, Dwight Freeney being out, it really makes me think. But, you know what? Indy hasn't lost yet. Why should I pick against Indy? They haven't lost a game yet. I mean, I should stick with them until they lose, right? You know. This is going to be a good one, though. 2 confidence points in Indy. Although Houston does have to win. God, that's a good game. That's a good game. Kansas City at San Diego. It's almost time for the Norv Turner stink bomb, but Kansas City not good enough to take advantage. 13 confidence points in the Chargers. Jacksonville at San Francisco. That's a long travel time. I can't do it. Jacksonville's a better team. Jacksonville has, you know, a much better chance at the playoffs. Jacksonville has more to play for, but they're traveling all the way out from Florida to California. That's too much for me. I'm going with the Niners in this one, although I hate to pick the lesser team, but the home field is going to mean too much in this game. Arizona at Tennessee. Another fairly long travel time, but God, you know what? I'm going to pick Arizona. I think the Tennessee thing, it's going to come to a stop. I don't really think that Tennessee can stop the pass. Arizona should be able to shred them through the air. I think it stops this week. I think the Tennessee bandwagon of 10-6 stops this week. 5 confidence points in the Cardinals. Chicago at Minnesota. I'm going to be careful with this because it's a rivalry game and an absolute must-win for Chicago. Not for playoff hopes. Their playoff hopes are finished, but they need a win just to save face. So 6 confidence points in Minnesota. I'm going to be cautious. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. I have a weird feeling that this Dennis Dixon thing might be a smokescreen, and I don't want to completely rule out the possibility of a couple of special teams and defensive touchdowns deciding this game. So even though realistically Dennis Dixon is going to get gutted alive by the Ravens defense and Baltimore will probably win easily, I'm going to be very careful. 1 confidence point in the Ravens. And Monday night, New England at New Orleans. Now, to beat the Saints or to play tough against the Saints, you need to be able to run the ball. And New England really can't do that. So, I know New England is kind of a sexy pick this week. I know a lot of people are just ready for the Saints to lose, but the Patriots might not be the team that's built to take care of it. So, I'm going to pick the Saints. Hold on, what did I have? Hold on. You know, I am a little worried about 500 yards passing from Tom Brady, but realistically New Orleans is the better team, and I think it matches up pretty well for them. 4 confidence points in New Orleans. I had 4. Sorry about that, and that's all the games this week, so I'm done. See you guys later.